This looks like a very cheap, like, third world country, like, porn site picture. Hi everyone. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We are going to roast my old modeling photos. So before I start, I just need to let you know this is all in fun. I love deprecating, not the one where I shit on myself. I'm gonna go through, you know, just photo shoots over the years, and we're just gonna make fun of myself because that's what I do best. So I got this idea because in September of 2019, I had a test photo shoot, and I remember getting the email of just like the preview photos. And those pictures were so bad, I immediately slammed my laptop shut and like backed away from the computer. They were that bad. Honestly, probably upon further inspection, maybe they weren't that bad, but I never got that close to find out. I actually went back to try and look for them to include them in this video, and they are wiped from the internet, and maybe that's a good thing. So we're gonna start as far back as I can remember and go back to my very first photo shoot. My first ever photo shoot was in July of 2013. I got signed by some shiesty modeling agent I probably found on Instagram, maybe Craigslist. I went on one audition for her, and it was for like the before picture in a proactive ad. As a new model, I was hyped. Like, I worked in pharmaceuticals, and I was like, ooh, how do I tell them I'm gonna need every day off because I'll probably be on a photo shoot? Didn't need to worry about that because that never happened. So she wanted to set up, you know, my card, which you need. This is a card, you bring it to your auditions. Your card should look like you. You should be wearing like a easy, fresh outfit, like maybe like a black tank and some jeans. Like, keep it simple. My first photo shoot was not that simple. So here is my first ever photo shoot picture. Okay, first of all, who are you, skinny legend? It's so funny because I thought I was fucking huge then, and I was probably a size 12. Like, look, I have a waist. Haven't seen that in 8 years. I lugged probably 40 pounds worth of clothing to Bumblefuck, Brooklyn. Not even like take the train and you're in Brooklyn. It was take the train, then a bus, then another bus, and then get an Uber, Brooklyn. And I'm carrying all this ugly, like TJ Maxx kind of clothes with me, only for her to dress me, which I'm kind of happy she did. She did have cute stuff. Like, this is pretty cute, but not for your first comp card. Absolutely not. So pictures like this and the next one you'll see, they're good if you want an editorial style. If you already have a book of pictures that look like you, and then you want to add pictures like this, then this is fine. But for your first shoot, this was not it. But I do have to commend how fucking skinny I was, and again, looking back, I thought I was a fucking cow, and I would kill to look like her. Look, she has one chin and kind of a jawline. I have to admit, even after, what, 8 years being a model, I cannot fucking serve face. I always look dumb. So when I was kind of posing, she's like, relax your mouth. So I was like, and relax your mouth is that like the smize and like the fucking pout, which I still look dumb to this day doing. I'm very subtly opening my mouth and relaxing my mouth, but like, I still can't do that to this day. Like, I cannot do sexy face. Just can't. Then I have a second photo from that shoot. This is actually not terrible, but like, again, this is not what you should have in your book when you're first starting out. So I had that big hair, the pink lip. This I'm serving a little bit better in the face. I think this was probably the second look we did. So I'm doing a little bit of the mouth, but like I said, I still can't do the mouth. This outfit is kind of like jarring, but it kind of works with the bun and the whole look. So this isn't terrible. I do have a little bit of a pooch, but like, again, I thought I was so fat then, and I'm like 2 months pregnant in this picture. I'm like 7 months pregnant in real life. Not really, but like, that's how I look. For your first shoot, like, and you're trying to get like jobs, like, they're gonna look at this and be like, what? Because this doesn't look like me. Okay, so there was a third photo from that shoot, and again, she went very avant-garde. She went very editorial. We did a wet look for me, and all I gotta say is it was bad. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, maybe I had to print it out. Couldn't find it in here. So to my knowledge, this photo just does not exist anymore. And maybe that's a good thing, but it would have been great to shit on in this video. That photographer, I paid for 6 images and I only got 3, and it was a back and forth for the longest time. And you know what, maybe thinking back, maybe there was only 3 good images out of that whole shoot, but I got ripped off that time. And you know what, that wasn't the last time I got ripped off. A year later, I found another photographer. I think I paid $600. Mind you, at the time, I was not even making $600 a week. I was like poor. And these are a little bit better. So these I'm not gonna like truly shit on, but it's just funny like looking back. I think I know a little bit more than I knew now. Than I knew then. Yes. This one was like my Facebook default for the longest time. So this is actually a pretty good picture of me. I do have to say, like, I've never had a hairstylist that has known what to do with my hair. I do think my hair looks like a little mullet-y in this picture. Like there's too much going on up here, but it doesn't look fantastic. And it was funny because we shot these in the street, so there was people looking at us. So this is one photo, and then there's a second one in the street. So again, not that bad. My hair looks like shit. Admittedly, it looks like shit. There's too much volume up here. Doesn't really flow that well, but whatever. I should have worn a belt around the waist to kind of just break it up a little bit. And I think I had a hair tie around my wrist that she later edited out. So then later we went inside and we did another look. And I think this is just like a plain black dress I got at Macy's. This stance here is not that great. Again, my hair looks so dumb. I should have maybe spray tanned or self tanned my legs. I look a little dead here, but the leg stance here is bad. I look like you caught me like in the fridge and I'm like, huh? That's what I look like here. My face isn't too bad. My body looks good, but the legs are not doing it for me. And my hair is just not good. But these photos and the ones I'm gonna get to from this photo shoot, these are the kind of photos you want in your book. These look like me for the most part. They're very simply dressed. Like these are the things that are gonna get you an agent or the things that are gonna get you a job. Okay, so then we did a third look, and most of the other models who I always stalked were doing some kind of like leather jacket look. So this leather jacket had to have been a size large, maybe an XL from like Macy's. It did not fit that well. It definitely didn't close, definitely didn't zip, but it looked okay open. And then she suggested like maybe just a bra and the jacket, or like just boobs and the jacket. And that looks so cool when everyone else does it. But because that jacket didn't really fucking fit, and I was probably like muffin topping out of my jeans, like it just looked like fat man in a little coat. So we did try it, but it looked dumb. And I'm happy we all agreed it looked dumb, so none of that was caught on camera, and we put the tank back on and we got to this. So here is my attempt at serving model face. This is a little bit better of an attempt than the previous shoot, but I still don't think I can do the like, I can't do it. It looks stupid. Also, holy white people lips Batman. My upper lip looks non-existent. And I do have white people lips. Obviously I do. But like in person, I don't think it's that bad. Like when I'm looking in the mirror, I have an upper lip. In this photo, I don't. I kind of just look a little dead behind the eyes. Like I'm not smizing. I'm not doing anything Tyra taught me. I always think like when I do photo shoots now, I'm like, if there was a fucking mirror above the camera so I would know how fucking stupid I look, maybe I wouldn't look so stupid in the things you're paying me for. Like I need to know what my face is doing because I don't know from muscle memory. And once again, the the stupid pouty look. But once again, those tiny lips. Dead behind the eyes. I think I have good eyes. I'll give myself that. And look, wow, a jawline. Who is she? Okay, now we're coming up to the shoot where I got scammed. So this was 2014. I had just gotten laid off from my pharmaceutical job, and I was contacted through Scam City Model Mayhem. I don't know why I fell for that. They promised me they could take me to the next level. Whatever bullshit that was. I obviously believed it in 2014. So, being freshly unemployed, I shelled out $500 for this, which is more than I was making on unemployment. And I always look back at these and I'm like, I'm still mad about this 7 years later. Also, the day of the shoot, me and my friend Chris were gonna go into the city to see the Rachel Ray show, and like I had to miss the taping of the Rachel Ray show to see, like, do this, and I'm still mad about it. So these are the photos from that ill-fated shoot, like a complete waste of $500. My face looks good here. I had curled my own hair, done my own makeup, because like I'm not gonna pay extra. Like I'm already paying you $500 freaking dollars. And my bangs were my face, so at a point he's like, oh, just pin them back. But like that looks kind of dopey. My eyes look fan-fucking-tastic here. I gotta give myself that. And it's weird because I don't think I'm wearing eyeliner, but my eyes look so blue. But then he's like, oh, let's do like the bra pictures. And again, like in every other model's book, you have like a regular lingerie picture. That's fine. But I was wearing like a very shitty, just like Victoria's Secret bra. So like it doesn't even look good. I do have like a good boob, but like this bra looks cheap, and it was. It probably has sweat stains on it. Like this, this looks like a very cheap, like third world country, like porn site picture. But I do have to give it to my eyes. I wasn't wearing any lip product. Like I just look so dead and pale and two-dimensional. Like, bitch, put on some blush. Ugh. We took off that little chambray shirt and it was just the bra. Also, I had curled my hair that day hoping they would fall into like nice waves. They were still too tight throughout the entire shoot. So it just looked kind of juvenile, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. One boob's kind of hanging out, one's actually covered. Again, my eyes look really good. I think we were in direct sunlight, which helped. But no upper lip, no lip product, no dimension on my face. My bangs were too long, my curls were too tight. This is like an attempt at being sexy. It's just okay. And then we did like a bodysuit picture. This looks like it was taken on a freaking iPhone. Like you can tell from like the last picture to this one, my hair looks completely different, like a completely different color. I look washed out. This picture is like very blown out. So the lighting was shit. I don't think this is a good picture. I have no ass. I still don't. You could say like a little bit of pooch. My face is okay here, but I'm doing a little bit better of the like the relaxed mouth here. Like what was I doing? Curls are too tight. I look like I'm going to the fucking 10th grade dance. And then my legs are so fucking pale you can't tell where the background starts and stops. So again, self-tanner would have been my friend. This is not a good look. Ugh. So wasted $500 on that one. And it was so weird how they were like driving in that like, we can take you to the next level. The next level of what? Unless you're getting me a job, that is not next level. I think like lingerie pictures are really nice if you get them done correctly. That was like, nah, scam. Then I did have a very normal photo shoot with Nicole Labrie, something like this. This is perfect for your book. This is my face. This is basically what I look like. I had a better jawline back then, but like I actually look like this. And then this has been my Facebook default for the past 7 years because I don't think I'll ever take a better picture than this. Bam. So again, this is so much better than like that weird avant-garde hot pink lipstick. Like again, this looks like me, just a lot better. I still use these photos all the time, even though they are quite a bit outdated, but since I was wearing very simple clothes, they don't look outdated. I just have 2 more chins these days. What we are gonna get to is my E! News TV debut. I don't even know if that was my first time on TV. I don't think it was, but like, it was a big deal. So it was a really cool experience getting to be on TV. Like, who does that? I just wish the clothes were a little cuter. We tried on like 3 options. None of them were good. And then this is what I ended up wearing. So, bright orange track pants. Thank God I wore a white tank top 2 set that day because that's what they had me end up wearing. I just don't think people know how to dress a fat person. And then this trench coat. The trench coat wasn't that bad, but when you put it all together, I looked like a man who masturbates the movie theater. Like this was even lazier George Costanza to me. I had just gotten bangs probably a month and a half before this, but they were like long enough to sweep. And right before it was my turn to shoot, like everything was done, we went to the producer and we're like, okay, this is Shannon's look, like any comments? And she's like, fix the hair. So they put my bangs down, then parted them in the middle and like did a curtain effect. And this is what I ended up with. You cannot see my eyes. It looks messy. And then they tucked my hair into the jacket, which apparently a lot of cool fashion forward women do. I just think it looks kind of dumb. Like, you know, I am totally open if I'm ever on a photo shoot and they want to cut my hair, I would say yes in a heartbeat. So part of me wishes, like when they wanted to give me the bangs, just cut my bangs again. Give me straight across bangs and don't do, this is actually better than what they did to me. Like, don't like do that. Just give me the bangs you want. I'll say yes to anything. This looks weird. Ugh, I don't know. Like, and then because my bangs were in my eyes, I couldn't really see. Like they're in my, I'm like this. Like that's what I look like. My one mistake was not getting my nails or toes done because it didn't occur to me. So when they gave me those orange sliders, they're like, okay, we're gonna do a pan shot from like the feet to the head. And literally they start at the bottom, the entire crew goes, ah! Which makes you feel really good. And so that's like maybe like a month and a half old pedicure, a purple. What was I thinking even then? But yeah, then you pan up and I look uncomfortable. But yeah, this outfit is not it. I remember I was so hyped to tell people I was gonna be on TV. And I think I maybe told just my immediate family. But this was, yeah, I was embarrassed. And then finally, we're gonna take you to Fashion Week 2019. Again, as a model, you have no creative control over what is being put on you. You are literally just the human mannequin of what you're gonna wear. But this outfit was something different. I look like a sexually ambiguous cowgirl. Like, a flannel looks cute on literally everyone else on this planet. I look like Fat Urkel and Fat Roseanne had a fat baby. The jeans were okay, the shoes are super cute, the jacket is okay, but when you put it all together, I looked dumb. Distinctly remember walking out on the catwalk and every other girl before me, when they would go out, you know, it's like a woo! I walked out there just crickets, and I think I even laugh in the video, and I'm like, everyone hates me. And you know what, looking back, I did end up watching the entire fashion show. I didn't have the worst outfit, and some other people stumbled or dropped their purse or couldn't unbutton their like blazer or something. So like, I didn't do the worst, but I kind of look stupid doing it. Again, another opportunity I was super happy to get, and I would happily do it again, but I just feel like I always get the shaft or the short end of the stick in most things. Like the Target shoot, I was the only fat girl on set, so I got the stupidest outfit. This, I think I was probably like the last girl they picked and were like, put her in that stupid flannel shirt, we need to sell it. Also with this one, I've mentioned this before, backstage was kind of a mess. Timing was bad. So my makeup was basically not done. I had maybe a little bit of foundation on, and then right before I went on stage, some woman just came on and scribbled on my eye, and it looked like shit. Everyone else looked fierce as fuck. And then there's me with 9 chins, barely any makeup on, and the stupidest eyeliner and a fucking flannel shirt that's gaping at the seams. Like, this is not a good look. I look like I won a contest and I got to do this. Like this angle with the photographer, sweetheart, give me a MySpace angle, come on. But I have 2 very different chins here. I look so stupid. And again, this is another one of those instances where I was so jazzed to like post about it and, you know, like kind of brag, you know, and I kind of swept this one under the rug. I was like, yes, it happened, but I'm not showing you a picture. But yeah, this outfit sucks. This sucks to say, but this was not a picture I'm proud of. And it should be. Like, that's a huge accomplishment. To walk in Fashion Week, I just look so fucking stupid in this picture. Okay, that's it. That's enough of me shitting on myself. Again, like, don't think you need to be like, no, Shannon, you looked great. Like, this is purely for fun. I love figuratively shitting on myself. Just kind of funny to see, you know, the ride I've been on for the past 8 years. And it's also funny, like, I don't think I'm photogenic, and yet I demand to make my living in front of a camera. Yeah, these are all that I could find. Again, the very, very bad ones don't exist anymore. And if the off chance you're watching this and want to hire me for a modeling job, I'll say yes. Don't expect much, but I'll say yes. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.